Before it, let me introduce ourselves. My name is Aulia Wisti, absent 5.
My name is Adrahananya Nabil, absent 6.
My name is Farsa Faisal, absent 13.
My name is Fasna Dewa Putri, absent 14.
My name is Dina Zahroyuna, absent 15.
Okay, let's start. Tornadoes ruin the city. Tornado that occurred in Russia, Moscow city yesterday has devastated the whole town in a matter of hours. The storm that occurred during the 39 minutes, it has swept at least 49 buildings, 4 important buildings, and swallowed dozens of casualties. The storm that occurred this time worse than the worst storm ever recorded occurred since 1973. It can be said that this storm is the worst storm that ever occurred in Moscow 100 years.
To respond to this disaster, the local response agencies have been exerting all their strength to help evacuate victims of the storm. Although the weather has not improved, but aid has been cancelled to the victims, not only from the Russian government, but in the form of material aid has been granted by various countries as an expression of their concern. So the generic structure, first is main event. Tornado that occurred in Russia, Moscow city yesterday has devastated the whole town in a matter of hours. The storm that occurred during the 39 minutes, it has swept at least 49 buildings, 4 important buildings, and swallowed dozen casualties. So the second one is fluctuation.
The storm that occurred this time worse than the worst storm ever recorded in Moscow since 1973. It can be said that the storm is the worst storm that ever occurred in Moscow for 100 years. To respond to this disaster, the local response agencies have been exerting all their strength to help evacuate victims of the storm. Although the weather has not improved, but it has been cancelled to the victims, not only from the Russian government, but
5w+1h is for what? What is the news about? Tornado are working the wall at city. Many people and buildings are lost. For where? Where has the tornado occurred? Tornado that occurred in Russia, Moscow city. For when? When did the tornado occur? That tornado happened yesterday in just a few hours. For who? Who are contributed to the distribution of this disaster? The local responses against this Russian government and other countries. For why? Why did a tornado occur? The strong winds occur when cold, dry air meets warm, moist air in the atmosphere, and usually happens every year. For how did the tornado or storm happen? The storm that occurred during the 39 minutes it has swept at least 49 buildings, 4 important buildings, and swallowed dozens of casualties.
Direct and indirect. Direct is nothing. Indirect tornado that occurred in Russia, Moscow city yesterday has devastated the whole town in a matter of hours. To respond to this disaster, the local response agencies have been exerting all his strength to help evacuate victims of the storms.
Okay. Well, I think it's enough from our speaking. I beg your pardon if there are some mistakes. And the last we say you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.